Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Howdy, everybody. Gonna have a fun show for you today. It's just gonna be us. So hang loose. Got about 2 minutes. Just trying to. Had to redo my Facebook Live stuff, so had to go on just a hair early, so I apologize. Alright, thumbs up. Where's my thumbs up? There we go. Okay. Hey, Richard. Good afternoon, buddy. Good to see you. Nice fish the other day. All right, check 1 2 3, check check check, check 1 2 3, check 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 check. Believe I got that. I got that. Got that. I got a pen. Hope everybody's had a good week this week. We got a fun show for you. Got Speed on from Cookies. He'll be joining me here momentarily, and then I got some good deer stories for you. So we'll talk a little bit about pheasants, and if there's something else you want to chat about, we'll do that as well. All right. Okay. What's up, Jake? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Russell, how you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, this is Outdoors Dan. We are live on the air on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in right now. We'll get back to regularly scheduled programming. It's time for the Wednesday Drive show, and we're going to start that, and we'll be back with the Wednesday Drive. The Outdoor Drive and the Keystone Experience and George Lynch as soon as we're off at 6 o'clock. So thanks for listening to us on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Please tell your friends about it. We appreciate everybody doing that for me, and hang loose. We're going to have a little fun here in the next couple minutes. So hang loose. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Yeah, I got Richard and Jake and Russell and Tony on there on Facebook Live. Got a bunch of people watching us real quick. So hopefully some people's in the trees, strapped in. A little breezy today, huh? A little breezy. I know Larry and Ryan's in the tree right now. All right, you ready to go? I think I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Wednesday Drive. It's November, what is it, November 2nd, 2022. And we're having a little fun here on the Wednesday Drive. It's just going to be us today. Andrew is out on assignment, and I appreciate him taking care of everything while I was out of town. He always does a really good job for me on that. And I can't tell you how much I rely on that boy. He does a good job for me. So, hey, we're going to tell. We got some deer stories for you. Hey, Fishing Dave, good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you too. Good to see you. Thanks for everybody that. Thank you for all the nice messages and everybody that was kind enough to just say hi when I was out in Kansas at Triple H. And I do appreciate everybody making the time to say thank you for congratulations on my deer and everything else. Rick, what's going on, buddy? Rick Johnson, good to see you. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. And I think we're good to go. Todd, good afternoon. Todd, good to see you. How are you today? Good to see you. Always appreciate Todd and everybody tuning in. So, anybody doing any good today? Did anybody go out this morning? Have a chance? It's the second. Those dills are going to be popping in Esther's big time here any day now. Raven, I don't know what Raven's freaking out about, but Raven's just running around bonking his head on the table there. You all right, bud? Huh? Those dills are going to be popping in Esdras here pretty quick. So if you have not had a chance to get out there, it's a great time to go sit in a tree. So, all right, I am going to make a call while we're connected here and see if I can get our buddy in Iowa Treasure on the line, Mr. Speed from Cookies Barbecue Sauce. Oh, he's busy. What are you doing, buddy? You're live on the air right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, just got some cooking some buddies outside on the grill and just enjoying life.
Yeah, you in Iowa or are you in Arizona?
Arizona.
Are you really? What's the weather like in Arizona right now?
Well, about the same as what you got back there. I think the temperature right now, I can tell you right shortly, but it's probably within a couple of degrees of what you got there, Dan. It's 76.
You know, yeah, I'm ready. Now, I don't wish this for you because you're going out there to, get away from the winter. But a nice 50, 60 degree weather would be kind of nice right now.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I did rib wagon events in October, not November, but tail end of October, where we've already had snow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I remember the first time I met you, it was in January and you were doing a rib wagon at a playhouse and you were in short. Yeah. Yeah. You were out there in like 25-degree weather in your shorts. So, hey, Clue Patch, good to see you. Good to see you, Jeff. Tell the boys and the family I said hi. So Speed, I got sloppy bucks and deer chili in the freezer. I've already filled out 2 deer tags this year. So when I see you, when Larry Ryan and I get together with you and do some taping next year, I'll bring you some deer meat.
Good. Yeah, no, that deer chili, I like it. Have you ever tried stir fry or
You
Korean sauce?
you mean you mean you mean chili or ground venison?
Well, the ground, just either coarse grind venison or even just cut it into bite-sized pieces so you can just stir fry it a little bit, and you don't want to overcook it. But then throw the green peppers and red peppers and some onion and uh, kind of whatever you want to throw in, snow peas, but water chestnuts. But throw it in a stir fry, and I'll tell you that is really good.
No, speaking of your Korean barbecue sauce or your Korean sauce, Larry was in Mississippi, and he was doing a TV show down there, and he had some guys from Louisiana in camp, and they were doing a stir fry. And to make long story short, he had some Korean sauce with him, so Larry made some up after they did, and they said from now on that they're going to be ordering Cookies Barbecue Korean sauce because they said Larry goes, well, they were saying that what they were doing, it needed just a little more kick to it, but not overwhelming, but a good kick. And Larry goes, I got something just for you boys,
Yeah.
and he sold them on the spot, man. So you got some
Yeah.
you got some new fans in Louisiana.
Oh, good. Because like I always say, our Korean sauce is stir fry in a bottle. I mean, I like to cook the meat up ahead of time, just right before in sesame oil. But if you don't, I've used canola and gotten by too. But sesame just gives it a little bit of flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But and just a light dusting of flavor enhancer on the meat, and I mean light, just a real light coating of it, and stir fry it. And then as soon as I've got it, I'd say medium rare. I don't like to overcook it, and then most proteins get too tough then.
Yeah.
But medium rare, and then I just pull that out of the pan and then throw whatever I have chopped up, throw that in there while the pan's hot, and just drizzle a little bit of water over it and put the lid on it so the steam comes through, and steam it for, and I like my veggies a little crunchy yet anyway, but I just steam it through for probably maybe 3 minutes, and then throw the meat back in there and stir that in with it, and then I pull it out of my wok, and or even I've done it in skillets and everything, but take it out of there and just throw it in a bowl, and that's when I add the Korean sauce to it, because I'll tell you that Korean sauce, if you get that in your wok, it's really hot. It's really fun to clean it out of there.
Yeah. Need to say hi to Don Palmer. Don says he can't watch right now. He's 20 feet up in a tree. Roger Wild in New York. Good to see you, Roger. LC down there in Winterset. Hi, LC. And Susan out in Washington, Missouri. Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Actually, Don was with Larry when they were doing that on that Mississippi hunt. So Don's going to be able to relate to that story. But Speed, I was talking to some folks in Kansas. They were from, I want to say they were from Wisconsin, and I think the other group was from over there on the other side of West Virginia. But if I remember right, but we were talking about different recipes and why we hunt, and I hunt to eat. I mean, I love to everything I shoot. I make sure I bring home and I take it down to the Milo locker, which I did. Hey, Sean, over there in Illinois, good to see you, buddy. I took my deer both over to Milo locker and had them process it for me, but. No matter what you do, you're going to want to eat as much as that as you can, and stuff like what you guys do, and like High Mountain Seasonings. I know you know who those guys are. They have those deer sausage kits and snack stick kits, so that's becoming really popular. More and more people are starting to do that at home, and they make it really easy to do that. And and you can always incorporate cookies and all that other stuff with all. You can really experiment and make your own kind of creation now with a lot of the good stuff that's out there.
Because I'll tell you, you add just a little bit of the cookie flavor enhancer, all-purpose seasoning. I did made I don't care, made right, juicy, loosey, whatever you feel like calling it.
Sloppy doughs.
Yeah, but I took some of about a pound of Graziano sausage and a pound of ground beef and cooked that down, and I threw in about a teaspoon and a half of flavor enhancer in with that and cooked it down, and then I just added some of our tangy mustard to it, and boy was that good, just and then of course what I do is I open the buns up and lay them on top of the meat, and then cover the pan just for about 30 seconds, and those buns get so nice and soft and fresh, and then throw that meat on them I like to throw a slice of fresh onion on there with it. Oh my goodness, that ever good eat.
Yeah, George Lynch does a show on Wednesdays. He's got him and his wife Diane have a company down in Rathbun. It's called Legendary Gear. He's a really well-known waterfowl guy. And I'm gonna get together with him early in this first part of next year, and we're gonna make some goose sausage, and we're gonna
that ought to be good.
Yeah, we're gonna take those snow geese, and we're gonna take those high mountain sausage kits or snack stick kits, and then we'll take a cookies flavor enhancer, and I might try to throw either some Korean or some Western sauce in there just to give it a different flavor profile. But we're going to make some of that. But I'm just telling you right now, that goose sausage and stuff is amazing. I mean, you can even make breakfast sausage out of that.
Oh, geez, that sounds good.
Yeah, I'll save you some, I promise. So, yeah.
I've got to give you credit. Everything you've promised me so far, you came through with. So,
we've been together 18 years, and the only thing I've messed up is I've missed a couple dates and didn't call you when I was supposed to. So I'm just being honest, but. He only yelled at me for like 2 minutes. He was nice about it.
But if any consolation, I thought about it for 3 days.
Oh, don't tell me that. I'd feel bad now. If I mess up, I mess up. I take responsibility. But we've had a lot of fun over the last 20 years, man.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun over the next 22.
Absolutely. Yeah, if we can get another 22 in, I'll be tickled.
Oh, geez. Well, why not? 22 in the east. 22,
Yeah, I figured you got 115 in you easy.
Well, I'm shooting for 140.
Oh, I like that. That's even better. Hey, I got when I was down in Kansas. You were doing you or Jody or somebody was doing a bunch of social media stuff on Halloween cooking. I didn't get a chance to read everything, but what was some of your Halloween stuff?
Well, that was between Emily and Jody did that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get in on that either. But of course, I make a lot of chili and quesadillas. I like to use our salsa and taco sauce both on quesadillas as well as I like to make a sour cream chicken enchilada too. That's really good. And you can also use the ground up deer meat works also good on those. Use the deer meat instead of the shredded chicken
Uh
on
huh.
a sour cream deer enchilada.
Gotcha. Yeah, that
They use
sounds.
salsa in our taco sauce.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I'll be glad when next Tuesday is over with, won't you? I'm sick of I can't
Oh,
listen to anything or do anything. I'd rather just sit in a tree stand right now or a ground blind and have peace of quiet. Everything will kind of quiet down after next week, so I'll be happy.
right. I
I know.
don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean you can't get away from it right now. It's crazy.
I
Seven.
don't
I'm
even
sorry. Five.
don't even turn the TV on.
Oh, I don't blame you. 512. Well, see, that's why you should just leave the radio on. 5 outdoor call radio app. We have no political ads on here whatsoever.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. 512 and some change here on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. I'm visiting with Mr. Speed Herrick from Cookies Barbecue Sauce. So when'd you get in Arizona?
Yesterday morning.
Yeah, and how long are you gonna
Flew
be out?
out of Des Moines at 7 and got here at 8 o'clock time here.
Oh, wait a
And
minute. Are you out there for them golf cars? Your golf car deliveries?
I delivered. Got in early enough yesterday. Delivered a couple of golf cars, and then turned around. My cousin Henry Herring from up Mars area up in there called and said, "Hey, I bought a bicycle down there. Go pick it up." Told me where to go pick it up at, and so then my girlfriend Janet, she rode the bike from where we bought it to Henry's place, and I just flew the golf cart. That was I was pedaling easier in the golf cart than she was on the bike.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine.
But no, we delivered a bike for him, so we got a lot of that done, and got my grills and the smokers out today, and getting them ready to cook up some goodies out here. So I'm out here till the 10th, and then back to Iowa.
Good to see you, Rick. Good luck tonight. Rick's watching us in the deer stand tonight. I think that's the best compliment I could ever get. People listening and watching when they're out there in the deer stand or in the fishing boat. Isn't that nice? I think that's a great compliment. That's awesome. Hey, did you? I know you're always at the Iowa racetrack and stuff. Did you see that? Did you see that controversy on that last race this weekend?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see where the guy came around the wall and bumped the guy in front of him to take the other guy. I'm not a big NASCAR guy, so I have like 5 emails saying that was the boy. People are really talking. It's a big controversial thing. I just
Well, I'll tell you there, and of course, years ago, I used to drive half-mile dirt track,
yeah.
and
That's why they call him. That's why they call him Speed. Yeah.
there's a lot of bumping going on, but I'll tell you what, that there's going to be some just bumping going on, just somewhat naturally. But I'll tell you, when somebody does it on purpose, I got no time for that.
Yeah. Well, they did it. He did it on purpose to get the other guy. He wanted the other guy to win in front of him. So it was crazy. Hey, Speed, hang on real quick. I'm going to take a real short break. Is that okay?
Yep, you betcha.
Okay, we'll be right back with Mr. Speed from Cookies Barbecue Sauce. It's the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. We'll be right back.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field.
Thank you, Mark. Good luck down there, buddy, when you go. You're going to be hitting it just about right, man. They were chasing when I was down there, Mark, so you should be doing really good.
Easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high quality.
Well, I tell you what, it's weird being tagged out this early. I'm happy, but kind of weird. Usually I'm out there till the last couple weeks.
And maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro Video and perform quietly.
I'm not used to being that efficient. That's why Larry calls me the Watcher.
Check out FourthArrowCameraArms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks.
Hey, Hank. How's everything down at Revelton, buddy? I'm going to have Rob and Christy on in a couple days. Tell them I said hi.
Or fifth wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse.
Hey, and Trevor is going to bring those moose paddles. He'll be here during the Iowa Deer Classic.
Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday.
Everybody hear that okay?
1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
You were hunting and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying
That's good, Hank.
flesh. You can't feel the bite and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or
Got
may
one
not
more
get
after this, folks, and we'll be back.
The doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not
You
get
bet,
the
Hank.
medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Gamehide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
Everyone that goes outdoors needs a good partner. One partner that is very important is a good knife. Kershaw Knives has knives and tools for every outdoor situation, whether you're into hunting, fishing, camping, climbing, or hiking. For hunting, you can't go wrong with the Lone Rock sheath knife. These sheath-style knives feature a gut hook or classic flip blade design. The handles are made to stay in your hand and not slip, and the blades are made with the highest quality high-carbon stainless steel. When you get your game down, try an RBK skinning knife. This knife allows you to change out blades as they wear down, so you're always keeping the sharpest point on your game. There's even an extra handle, so your buddy can help you cape out your game, saving time on getting your valuable meat cooled down fast. Kershaw has knives for people on the go, like a brand new Shuffle. This new folding knife has great looks, a tool option, and opens beverages. Perfect for when you're on the go. Check out all the knives at KershawKnives.com or at a sporting goods store near you. Kershaw Knives, an outdoor partner you can count on.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on this fine Wednesday afternoon, November 2nd. I got my buddy Speed from Cookies Barbecue Sauce broadcasting live from the great state of Arizona. So, did you ever find me a place to go javelina hunting out there?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out here that love them if you clean them out.
They're all over, aren't they?
Yeah, and right where I live, but about 2 blocks away, they've had trouble with them.
Yeah.
And you just don't want to leave, anything that'll draw them. Why, and they're really not really afraid to pretty much walk right up to you.
Oh no, they can't see very well. They can smell and hear very well. But I don't know if you've ever had one, but they're really good, especially in tamales.
Really?
Yeah, I shot one in Arizona down by Wilcox a long time ago, and the guys made they made javelina tamales out of them, and boy, I tell you what, Speed, they were delicious.
Well, I bet they would be good.
Yeah, you'd like it. You have to get somebody to get you some javelina meat.
Well, who am I talking to?
Well, I haven't been out there in a while. I mean, you're out there right now. There's got to be somebody can go out there and whack one for you.
Well, why not just go out and catch it by hand?
You don't want to do that. They got a scent gland on them that it's horrible. You won't. It takes you a week to get the smell off your hand.
Yeah, that's reason I guess I have trouble thinking they'd be very good eating.
Yeah, no, they're good. I promise you. I mean, I enjoyed them. They were. So, hey, 521 and some change here, real quick. Is there? I know we got the holidays coming up, and it's gonna be here before you know it. And one of the things that I get a lot of questions on. I mean, I've got the guys in Pennsylvania, Mountain Man and Matt and Chris, Nick, and a whole bunch of other guys. They're eating cookies from listening to it about on the podcast and the shows, and I get questions about, if they can't find it locally. I mean, Mountain Man said it was in a store, and you didn't even know it was in a store because they got it through a distributor. You didn't know.
Yeah, the rural farm stores out there carry it.
Yeah, see, that was kind of neat learning that. But one of the things, if you want to send somebody something that they're going to just absolutely flip for, that holiday pack that you guys got, that's a great little gift item for the holidays to send somebody.
Yeah, it's a great way to give them a sampling of the sauces. There's a flavor enhancer, all-purpose seasoning in every package, and and also I'll tell you the nice thing about it, it's great to give somebody that you can't think, geez, what do I get for them? What do I get for them? Well, and we have getting to where quite a few companies just send them out as a thank you, for doing business with them. I mean, you're looking at, let's say, $20 and change, and boy, that just makes a nice little way to say thank you for doing business, or thank you for helping me out with this or that. And but no, they're great packages, and the thing I recommend to do is start getting them ordered now, because once you get close to the holidays, you get so slammed to try to get them out, and as we all know, transportation this day and age isn't always as quick as what you would like. So if you got something you want to get for somebody, or if you're a company, why just go to cookingbbq.com, and they'll get you fixed up right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so when did you say you were going to be back in Iowa?
I'll be back in there the 11th. I've got a meeting with a group on the 11th back in Iowa. So I get back in, I think, late the night of the 10th.
Okay. And then did I get you booked for a Saturday already?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So we'll get you back on. Next time we're going to talk about how to fix that Thanksgiving turkey on the grill.
You betcha that turkey be grinning. Just know it's going to get a little turkey on it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, them deer, they just come running when you say, you don't worry about it. It's nothing but cookies.
Yeah. Actually, deer will chase you down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that and Larry Mack, man.
For you to be able to shoot him, they probably almost have to chase you down.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. All right, you go enjoy your week out there, and we'll talk to you here in a few weeks, okay?
You betcha. Have a good one, Dan.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
Yeah, see you guys.
Bye-bye. There he goes, my buddy Speed from Cookies Barbecue Sauce. Real fine fella right there. Travis, congratulations on your buck, man. That's awesome. That was awesome. Nick, good to see you. And there's our snapshot winner. And, I appreciate Nick in Pennsylvania. He just won. So we're gonna start a new one. I got to talk to Andrew. I know we're gonna start giving those diamond earrings away on Saturday, on the Saturday morning show, and then I got to figure out what we're going to do for the next snapshot. So I will announce that on Saturday. So just do me a favor, start listening to the app, and I got a new thing now. I can actually tell what state is listening, and how many people are listening, and what the time is. So which is kind of cool. So. It's always nice to be able to find out where people are hearing about it and listening and all that other fun stuff. So that's kind of cool. So anyway, Larry and Ryan is I believe Larry and Ryan is in Missouri right now in a tree stand. I believe Paul is in Kansas on the TV show, so we're good to hear that. Got me a buck today. Good 8-pointer over a knocked outdoors. Well, there you go. Way to go, Nick. Man, Nick's on fire. His whole family, his wife got a nice deer. He sent me a nice picture of that. And Pennsylvania's, all the guys out there and gals are doing good. So that's neat, man. I love seeing people have a good, successful year, and I know they appreciate it, and wanna use that deer as much as they can, and just enjoy the success, man. We all like to fill a tag, right? Hey, Brant, how's it going, buddy? Hey, how'd the pheasant hunting go, Brant? I heard it was a tremendous opening weekend. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk about that real quick. And then I'll tell you about my deer hunts here in a second. Iowa's pheasant opener was busy. Lots of hunters had success. Hunters are home. The dogs are rested. And Iowa's opening weekend of pheasant season is in the rearview mirror. Reports from across the state varied from excellent up north to good in central and southwest Iowa, with the consensus that hunting will continue to improve once all the corn is harvested. According to the reports, hunters turned out in good numbers, filling parking lots and fields across lanes. It's the best bird numbers we've had since I've been in east central Iowa. I'm seeing a lot of hunters out today, said Kurt Kramer, wildlife biologist for the Iowa Department of Natural Resources in Maquoketa. A lot of hunters, good numbers of birds in central Iowa. Great opener, said Captain Matt Bruner, supervisor for the DNR's Law Enforcement Bureau of North Central Iowa. He said he counted 14 cars at one 500-acre area in North Iowa. The guys I talked to had seen birds, but also made comments about many more people than in the past, said T.J. Herrick, wildlife biologist for the Iowa DNR's Clear Lake unit. Lots of hunters out on Saturday, said Matt Dollison, wildlife biologist for the Iowa DNR's, I always say this wrong, and I apologize, Nishnabotna unit. I always butcher that. I apologize. Forgive me. Bird numbers were similar to last year. Warm weather and standing corn made hunting just a little bit more difficult. Non-resident hunters were also plentiful as well, with hunters from Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Nebraska, and Ohio making up 1/3 of the cars in the North Iowa parking lots. Those field reports mirrored what the annual August Roadside Survey found. Bird numbers were similar to last year. That should make some folks pretty happy, said Todd Bogenschutz, who is our upland wildlife research biologist with the Iowa Department of Natural Resources. Todd says he thinks we set up a good hunting year for pheasants, especially in northwest, west central, and north central region. Central was also looking at good numbers too. Quail is also looking good in southwest and south central Iowa. Iowa's pheasant season is going to run through January 10th, 2023. How about that? 2023. Brant said he saw lots of hens, no roosters, but that happens. Well, at least you saw some pheasants. I tell you what, I was out pulling cameras, Brant, and I saw a bunch of roosters. So I think everybody's going to have a great pheasant season this year. I really do. I think just hang in there and don't get disparaged, because it's going to be fun. I'm telling you. So let's see, almost 5:30. Told you about that. So real quick, if you missed the show a week ago, I got done on my second set in Iowa this year. Had a really good set. That's when we had that cold front come through, and I was sitting there and I had some 1.5, 2-year-old bucks fighting, sparring in front of me. And I grabbed my rattling horns and I just started tickling them a little bit. And I hit my grunt call and I saw a flash of a tail coming off of a bedding area walking down the fence. So I was self-filming for the TV show. Turned the camera on, put my rattling horns and everything back up, grabbed my bow. And the next thing I know, I had a nice 11-pointer coming around the corner, around the point. And I had that little wind scent mini unit running with that pure whitetail cash scent. That's the dominant buck scent. And cash, the reason they call it cash is that's the name of the deer that they get the scent from. So I had that running 20-25 yards in front of me, and that buck came around, and as soon as he saw that, he stopped. And I don't know if he heard it or if he smelled it, but it stopped him, and he stood there forever. And I'm in the tree. I'm up against the tree filming, and I start to let go to just go to full draw, and my camera starts moving because it was windy. And I had to lean. Long story short, I had to lean up against the tree, get it framed, and zoom it in and out real quick to get it. And I go, please, just turn, don't leave, just turn. And he finally turned his head and looked down the draw, and it gave me a chance to draw my Envision, my Elite back, and I got a chance to whack him. So that was my first deer, yeah, and that was just a fun hunt, and very grateful for that. Nice buck. And went to Kansas to Donovan's, and second set. It's 2 sets this year on both deer. First set went out, and we went to a place, and that I've hunted before, just super nice place, loaded with pheasants and quail. And the Milo grain was still in, and we had some backwoods attraction. We had some high cotton, and we had some buck brittle out, and the deer were coming in and out of there. I wasn't in the stand. I wasn't in my tree stand. I want to say I wasn't in there 25, 30 minutes, and I had does coming in and out of the Milo, and they were feeding in and out. And then I had couple bucks come through, and just a really good set. I didn't see anything to get an opportunity on, and went to another spot that was on a cut Milo field. And we threw some buck brittle out on this corner, scrapes everywhere, just scrapes. So I went ahead and I took my Winsent Mini again, and I fired that cache up. And I'm in a ground blind this time, and I'm sitting in there, I'm self-filming, and Donovan and I, they pulled the camera, so we knew there were some really nice 8-pointers in there and some other deer. And I said, well, let's just see what happens. And to make a long story short, I had one of the 8-pointers that I was really looking at. He had split brows and just 6.5-inch bases. Just a really, really nice mature buck, 4.5, 5 years old. Dark chocolate rack, and he came in. I had a smaller buck 25, 30 minutes before that, making a scrape and rubbing his antlers up on a licking branch, and he's in the Milo on the buck brittle, and then he comes and walks right towards me. I mean, right at me. It was freaking cool. So I had my Ozonics right above me. I'm in the corner, tucked in the corner like this, because the wind was out of the southwest, I believe. The wind was blowing in my face, which is what you want. But there's a bedding area behind me, and I threw that Winsent behind me, and I got the Ozonics. So I figured if they come down behind me, maybe that'll block with the Ozonics and that Winsent unit running with that dominant buck. Maybe that'll help me, and it did, because that buck came. He walked right in front of me and then walked behind, and I'm going, man, that was weird. It was like he was looking at something. And about 2 minutes later, here, and I look out, and I'm not kidding you. I could have reached out and touched this deer on the back side. That's how close to the blind he was. He came in by me. It was that 8-pointer. And he came through the Milo, and he went back, and there was another little buck in the corner there again. And he went right to him, and I go, man, if he gives me a shot, I'm going to shoot him. And long story short, I got the opportunity, and I got the shot. But I had 25 toms come in on that set, 25 toms, and I didn't have a turkey tag. And I mean, I was seeing some just huge turkeys, man, big old double beards, and I saw 2 or 3 triple beards. I mean, these were older birds. I had one that had spurs. He had to have 1 7/8 spurs. I mean, I'm guessing, but I mean, they were huge. And they curled and had like ivory tips, curled hook. Man, I hope I see that turkey spring season, because that strutter is going to be an amazing turkey. I'm telling you, it was just a fun hunt. So the only thing sad about it, I only got to spend a couple of days down there, and I didn't get to eat a lot of Connie's cooking, but it was fun. And then Sammy, Donovan's son, Sammy came in. He's in the military. He took leave and came in, and Sammy shot a booner. And I'm just telling you what, I'm so proud of Sammy. I've known Sammy since he was this high. I mean, he's just a little guy. I've been going down to Donovan's, I'm going to say 16, 17 years. So Sammy, I've known Sammy pretty much all his life, pretty much. But man, I just so happy for him and proud of him. He made a great shot, and he got a deer of a lifetime. He really did. He got it with his grandpa Hilly, and Hilly went out and put him in his tree stand, and wouldn't you know it, he shot a booner. That Hilly, man, that guy's killed more giant deer than I've ever seen in my life. He's just taken a lot of deer. But it was just a great weekend down at Triple H. Got to see a lot of the folks. Philip and Rhonda were down there. Got to see the Vanderpools, and and Anthony and a whole bunch of other fine folks. And it was just a fun trip. It really was. So. All right, let me take a real quick break. Sure, I'm behind. Let me do that, and when we come back, we'll get caught up on some other stuff right here on the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. We'll be right back. Hey, have you heard the news about the great new products from Pine Ridge Archery Products? The makers of the video camera support system, the ProBow Cam, and the AT5 trail camera have done it again. Introducing the new Pine Ridge Archery line of 200 new wrist sling. The wrist sling is totally set free and is available in different colors, and this will allow you to tune it to your specific grip, so your hand goes right in the sling without any hang-ups for smoother draws when you're getting ready to shoot your game. These new Nitro products will have you shooting tighter groups with consistency before you know it. Included in these products are tons of colors so you can customize your bow for your. What else is everybody up to? Everybody else having a nice night? Did I mention all of these products are made in the USA at Pine Ridge Archery's factory in Illinois? I know I've had some people ask me about the hunt, or that Triple H hunt. We're going to be talking about that here probably right after Thanksgiving is when we'll start qualifying people for that. PineRidgeArchery.com.
If bow hunting or archery is your passion, get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations. They have the experience to help you with your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear, plus all the top extras and accessories you'll ever need. Mark and his staff are trained on all the latest tuning and setup techniques and are experts at personally fitting you to the bow you want. They also have a 40-yard indoor range that will help you with getting sighted in. Archery Field and Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming seasons that'll help you fill your tags. Archery Field and
Raven's
Sports
all excited.
East 56th Street in Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with leagues during the week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper first aid kit for your pet when you go into.
I can't hear you, hon.
That should include bandage materials, gauze, antibiotic ointment, and items that could be used as a splint if needed, plus a muzzle. Even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain. Please make sure your pet is current on all vaccines before you head out. Your pet should also have a good physical exam to make sure he/she is healthy enough to go hunting. Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier for the trips, a blaze orange hunting vest which makes your pet more visible and provides protection from the bush as he or she runs through.
Two
Be
more.
careful and have fun.
We'll be back.
Remember, this is what most of our dogs were born to do. This message has been brought to you by Dr. Steve from Westfield Veterinary Hospital. For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr. Steve by phone at 515-9865-PET. Westfield Veterinary Hospital, for the life of your pet.
Heading on your next adventure and looking for some snacks to take? Why not pack a snack that tastes great, gives you protein, and is easy to pack? Have you heard of Soldier Boy Beef Jerky? Soldier Boy Jerky is slow smoked in small batches to ensure generous, tender morsels that taste outstanding. Soldier Boy Beef Jerky offers the following flavors: sweet heat, original, maple, or peppered flavors that will satisfy you all day in the field. Soldier Boy Beef Jerky is veteran-owned and proud supporters of the Canines for Warrior Foundation. They also donate to troops that are deployed serving our country. So next time you're looking for snacks from home or on your next outdoor adventure, please remember to reach for some Soldier Boy Beef Jerky, available at Sportsman's Warehouse. Soldier Boy Beef Jerky, outstanding taste that keeps you satisfied in the field. For more information, please check us out online at www.sbjerky.com.
There's a place in Ankeny that's all about the outdoors, and that place is Sportsman's Warehouse. They provide all lines of hunting and fishing gear at the best prices. You can find gear for deer, turkey, waterfowl, elk, or whatever hunting you're into. New products arrive each week to outfit you better. They have a complete firearms area, providing the finest firearms and ammunition around. Everything from cleaning equipment to reloading can be found at Sportsman's Warehouse. Their fishing department is simply the best. They have your favorite tackle like Fluger, Daiwa, Abu Garcia, Quantum, and Zebco. From the serious angler to the regular fishing enthusiast, Sportsman's Warehouse has all you need. From camping to boating to the best clothes and footwear like lacrosse and Danner for the entire family. That's what you'll find at Sportsman's Warehouse. They're located off Highway 35 on Orr Labor Road. Open 7 days a week to serve you. Ask about the seminar series happening every month. Your hometown outdoor store should be Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
I hit the wrong button. All right. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Drive, the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. I hit the wrong button. I have no idea what I did there. Let me just change that over right now. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to hit the sound. I thought I did that. All right. Let me go. Let me hit number 3. So I'm all synced up, and now we're good. We should be good. I shouldn't have to. Yeah. I don't know why that didn't work. Anyway. All right. So I had 7 emails asking me about broadheads and what I was using this year. And I used 2 different broadheads on 2 different hunts. Now, when I went moose hunting up with my buddy Ken McGill in Alberta, Canada. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? When I was up with Ken, I did not use a mechanical. I was using a fixed head. I was using a 100 grain Viper Trick Slick Trick broadhead. I did not get a shot. Okay, so I couldn't tell you how that performed on the moose because I didn't get a shot. That's hunting. I mean, that's just fair chase hunting. I mean, we had moose around us, and I just didn't get an opportunity. Now, on my first year, I shot it with shot that one with a 100 grain Assailant. That was a mechanical hybrid, and that buck went about 145 yards. And he was probably expired before I got out of the tree stand. I don't know, but he expired really quickly. Now, the last one I shot in Kansas, the 8-pointer, I shot that with a 100 grain Raptor Trick, which is mechanical. Slick Trick, and I watched him go down on camera. He went 53 yards. You'll see it when you watch the TV show. As soon as I shot him, I grabbed the camera and I just got him, and he just goes down. So it was shot placement is important as anything on your broadheads. You know, you can have the best broadhead in the world, but if you don't have the best, a good shot placement. A good broadhead's going to help you there, but it's not going to, you really want to do your best you can to put that arrow where you need to put it, right? So I will never have a problem recommending a Slick Trick mechanical for a deer on anybody. That's my 3rd buck I've shot with a Slick Trick mechanical now. I shot, that's my fourth buck. I shot my 6-pointer with a Raptor Trick 2 years ago. I shot my mule deer last year with a Raptor Trick. And then I shot my Iowa buck this year with that Assailant. And then I shot my Kansas with a Raptor Trick. So that's 4 bucks now I've shot with a Slick Trick mechanical. And that new torch is awesome too. I just haven't had a chance to shoot it. But I was, talking with Larry and stuff. The most important thing, we were talking over the phone. You really need to have your shot placement. Know the anatomy of the game that you're hunting, and put that in where behind the shoulder and the lungs and that low heart or high heart area. That lower third of the deer. That's where I always aim, especially in a tree stand. If I'm ground blind hunting, then I just square up right behind the shoulder, about 2 inches back towards the lungs, and I usually get double lung penetration right there. But when you see the show, I apologize. There was a lot of blood. I mean, there was nothing I could do about it. But yeah, that deer expired really, really quickly. Well, sorry, thought I had a message there. So anyway, I don't know what to do for a giveaway. I don't know if we should give away a Tacticam. I've got another Tacticam camera we could give away. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what Andrew. I know we got. I know I'm going to give away a couple Itasca boots. I know Smith and them guys want me to do some of the Apollo hunting boots, which I've been wearing. They're great. But I don't know if we should do a Tacticam camera or I know we're going to give away a pair of Herman's diamond earrings away Saturday. So someone's going to win a pair of diamond earrings. And then we got that deal going on at the Milo, the gear for your deer at home contest. When you take a deer down to the Milo locker, and you're going to get a ticket, and you're going to get a chance to register, and then we're going to give away a pair of diamond earrings there, plus an Outdoors Dan hunting package. So that's going to be given away at the end of deer season in January. So that's all in the books. Brant, all right. Are you guys hearing me okay? Give me a thumbs up or say hi or something. I just want to make sure I didn't mess anything up. I think for some reason my internet settings, they had to bury our internet cable while I was gone. All right, thank you. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, on the, somebody just asked me about the hunt. We're going to be giving away a whitetail hunt for 2023, or when you draw. It might take you a year or two to draw because you're going to have to apply for it, right? But we're going to give away a $4,000 whitetail hunt to Triple H Outfitters. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it. Sometimes I worry about my fingers if I hit the wrong button or not. And then we're going to throw a shoulder mount on that from Dave Jones Taxidermy, and then a brand new Elite bow. We'll probably throw that Omnia on there and give that away. It'll be almost a $6,000 hunt package when we give that away. Larry's going to make some landing pages, so we'll give that away on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. You're going to have to download the app and listen because we're going to be registering people through the app. And then we'll give you a chance to register on Respect the Game TV too. So we're going to do it on both shows, on both networks. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll probably start doing that right around Thanksgiving or right after, and give that away in February, right before the Deer Classic. So that's the plan anyway. But I'll find something. We'll find a snapshot contest. I don't know about you guys, but I like the snapshot contest because for me, it's easy for me to keep track of. You guys, all you have to do is just email me a snapshot of what you're listening on the Outdoor Call Radio Network on the app. Just whatever show you're listening to, just hit your phone buttons and take a snapshot of it. And then just go to my website, theoutdoorcallradio.com. My email's right there, and just send me an email of the picture, and then I put you right into the drawing. And then however many entries I get, what I do is I write everybody's name down 1 through 300. I write everybody's name down on a number, and then I go into that random number generator and I put 1 through 300. And I'll ask Andrew how many times you give me a number between 1 and 10, and I'll crank that sucker 10 times or whatever the number is. It changes every time. And then whatever number it lands on, that's who wins. I mean, that's as easy and as fair as I can make it. And that's just, your odds of winning are pretty good. I mean, we're getting winners all over the country, which is nice. I like that. It's fun. I appreciate all of you. I really do. What else is anything going on? Anybody else want to talk about? Richard, I know you're on here. Fall fishing's really good right now. I talked to my buddies up in Minnesota. They're smoking the walleye and the smallies, the smallmouth bass up there up on Mille Lacs. They've just been getting some footballs up there, size just smallmouth porkers. And so if you want to do some fishing, I would definitely say get out there and wet a line if you already got your deer done. But so far the crappie are biting really good, the walleye are biting, and the smallies. So get out there and catch some fish. Huh? All right, so let me take my last break, and when we come back, we'll finish this out. So here, let's see where I'm at here. I got we did that. I want to put you in here. Yeah, I got that, and I want to put that in there. I got that, and then we'll be right back. How about that? Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a group that I... Oh, good for you, Dave. That's awesome. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state? Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail... There you go, Richard. Gas stations, convenience stores... They're catching them big time up north, man. Dave said he just caught 21 fish this morning. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here. So
Hunting Works for Iowa is partnering with not only hunters but businesses all across the state to protect your rights. If you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out their website at huntingworksforiowa.com.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet?
Oh, I bet,
Don't
Rich.
worry.
I bet.
Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris
What are they
Spolstra
catching them
is
on?
the owner of the
Cranks?
Pet Stop franchise
Jigs?
in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets
Up
safe
at Mille Lacs, they
for
were
over
catching
50
them
years.
on
The Pet Stop
Rapalas and
system
Shad
will
Raps
not only
big
keep
time.
your pet from leaving your desired area outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy to maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your dogs enjoy their playtime and stay safe
Yeah, I know you
at
are.
the same time. For more information on how to protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190 or go online at petstop.com. Pet Stop of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your stay as comfortable as possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999.
Cranks and swim
Camprite
baits?
employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember. They carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all.
Yeah, ice fishing won't be too long away, buddy.
Combines the comfort of a standard sleeping cot with the added protection of a tent. Camprite features several models of tent cot units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality outdoor products. With over 17 years of field testing great outdoor gear products, Camprite is the right choice to make adventures not only comfortable, but also carefree. Check out all these Camprite products at your local Sportsman's Warehouse or anytime on the web at camprite.com. That's camprite with a K.com.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or
Last
utility
one.
knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable,
Hey,
flexible
Dale.
abrasive
Thank you,
belts,
buddy.
the
That's very
sharpening
nice
system
of you.
is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at worksharptools.com. That's worksharptools.com.
All right, welcome back to the Wednesday Drive on the Outdoor Call Radio Network. I talked to the fine folks at Soldier Boy Jerky. How many folks here have tried Soldier Boy Jerky yet? Have you tried it out at Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny? Or if you went on the website at soldierboyjerky.com or on Amazon? You can get Soldier Boy Jerky on Amazon now, too. How many? Give me a thumbs up if you tried it yet. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know who did that, but what's nice about Soldier Boy Jerky is they're veteran owned and they give back to our troops. They help with canine service dogs and other things military related. And not only is it great jerky, but I mean, Cody and Keith and Chris from Small Town Hunting, they were so impressed with it. They picked them up as a partner as well on their TV show. So we're really pumped about Chris and Matt and everybody at Soldier Boy. They've got a subscription service now that you can take advantage of. You can choose how many bags you want, how many sizes, and then you get to choose, what plan you want to do. So if you go to soldierboyjerky.com, you can actually subscribe there, or you can get it. And just do me a favor, if you get it on Amazon, would you leave a review for me and tell everybody how good of a job they do? But the original and the maple are my two favorites. The Sweet Heat and the pepper ones are Larry's, but I can't. You know me and that. I'm a wimp when it comes to that heat. It's not bad. It's just a little bit of it's a little bit of a kick, and I would rather, I want a nice, pleasant jerky experience. So, but I really appreciate Chris and Matt. But check them out, and that's a great gift. They got gift boxes now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna the next screenshot we're giving away. I'm giving away a gift box from Soldier Boy. Let me write myself a note so you know how my memory is lately. So next screenshot contest, we're gonna give away. Is that okay with you guys? We do a gift box from Soldier Boy. We'll do a Soldier Boy gift box. And then I'm going to do another pair of hunting boots from Itasca, some pull-up rubber boots that I wear I've been wearing this hunting season. So Itasca hunting boots, whatever your hunting size is. Nick, the winner I just drew in Pennsylvania is going to get a pair shipped out to him. And then number 3, I just thought about this. My buddy Bo at Bojangle Baits told me he's got an ice fishing package that he wants us to give away, like $100 worth of ice fishing stuff. But I probably ought to save that for December, huh? Because, I don't know when we're going to really get good ice. It'll probably be January, February, right? So we'll give that away in December. So I'll figure something else. How about a pack of broadheads? You guys want to do like a pack of Slick Trick broadheads? I know what we'll do. I'm going to do a $50 gift card to Game High Clothing. How about that? $50 Game High Clothing, and then that way you can go on there and pick out a jacket or a hoodie or a pair of pants, a pair of bibs, a hunting jacket, whatever. Game High certificate. So that'll be the next screenshot contest that we're going to do. I'll put this up on Facebook. So we'll do a Soldier Boy gift box. We'll do a pair of Itasca hunting boots. Those are over $100. And we'll do a $50 gift card to Game High Clothing. How's that sound? Thumbs up? I'll give you a thumbs up. I got to find my thumbs up. Here's my thumbs up. There we go. I'll give you a thumbs up. and then we'll figure out something. I still got that camera. We'll give away a Tacticam camera here in the next month or so. So we'll do that. That all right with you, everybody? That sounds like a fun time for me. I don't know. And then Saturday, we're going to give away the first pair of diamond earrings from Herman's Fine Jewelers. So I'm going to help you with your Christmas shopping this year, everybody. Richard, I think you should win those. And, I don't know, Richard. I think you might be trying to wear those. You know what you could do, Richard, is keep one for you and give one to that fine better half of yours. Huh? You could share them. Yeah, Richard would be trying to tie a hook on it and use it for crappie bait. That's what Richard's going to be doing. He'll be sitting there trying to jig with it and stuff. That's because these are nice diamonds. I could see Richard out there jigging with that. Huh? So that's good. Well, I can't believe an hour went by that quick. I want to thank Speed from Richard's laughing. Hey, I guarantee you that would catch a fish somehow, some way. That would catch a fish. I want to thank Speed for calling in from Arizona. I always love having. I hope you enjoy Speed as much as I do. He's an Iowa treasure, and I just enjoy his company so much. He's just a fine feller right there. I'll get Larry on. We'll have Larry on in the next couple of weeks. Larry will be here in Iowa hunting pretty quick, so we'll try and get Larry and Ryan. We'll do like a roundtable show, and then we got some other stuff coming up on the app. So please tell your buddies about it for me. And we got a couple of new shows starting really quick. And I'm excited about that. So from my family to yours, have a wonderful week, and I will talk with you on Saturday on the Outdoor Call Radio on ESPN 7 to 9. We'll see you Saturday morning. See you, everybody. Thank you, Nick. All right, everybody, have a great night. If you need anything, just message me here on Facebook and stuff. I'm going to be home for a while, but Thank you, Nick. Congratulations again. Your boots should be coming your way next week sometime. There's Raven. I don't know what he's all pumped up about. I'll talk to you all on Saturday. If you need anything, let me know. God bless you. Thanks, everybody.